This podcast is for educational purposes and does not replace individualized medical care.
Episode 3, Ovarian Retirement, Not Hormonal Collapse. In medicine, organs rarely fail overnight. So let's challenge the idea that menopause is a sudden collapse and replace that with biological reality. It's gradual, structured, and inevitable. The question today is simple. What does it mean for an organ to retire? Women are born with their lifetime supply of follicles, about 1 to 2 million. By the time the menopause transition begins, only a small fraction remains. And here is what most people may not realize. Fewer than 500 follicles are ever ovulated across an entire lifetime. The rest are lost through a natural process called atresia, a programmed fading. This means that by the time your cycles become irregular, or your first hot flash appears, ovarian aging has been unfolding quietly for decades. It's not a cliff, it's a continuum. Because this process is gradual, we have markers that reflect ovarian reserve. One of them is anti-Mullerian hormone, AMH. It's produced by small developing follicles. It gives us a sense of the remaining pool. It doesn't predict the exact timing of the final menstrual period, but it does reflect decline. AMH levels often become very low, sometimes undetectable several years before the final menstrual period. This reinforces an important idea. Ovarian insufficiency is a spectrum. Between regular cycles and the final menstrual period, there is a transitional phase where the ovaries still function, but with fewer follicles and less consistency. And this leads to the hallmark of perimenopause, estradiol or estrogen variability. Estradiol doesn't simply decline in a straight line. Because the brain continues signaling, sometimes more intensely, estrogen levels can fluctuate dramatically. Some cycles may produce robust estrogen levels, others may produce very little. This variability explains why 1 month may feel steady and the next unpredictable. It's not hormonal collapse, it's uneven transition. If you remember one thing today, let it be this. Menopause is a clinical diagnosis made after 12 consecutive months without a period. But the physiology that leads to it unfolds over years. Ovarian retirement is not a failure. It's the completion of a biological timeline. So in our next episode, we'll look more closely at estrogen, where it acts, where it helps, and where it's often misunderstood.